Okie dokies. It's us. We're back again. How do I do this? Yeah. Okay. Welcome, new viewers, old viewers, any viewers. Today, I, the pretender, will be pretending that I know how to practice drawing. And I will be doing it on MS Paint with a mouse, with no dogs because they have an appointment with their hairstylists. I say hairstylist, it's actually just the grooming place and pet store down the way. Oh boy. So, I'm gonna actually give it, like, making this whole PNG tuber avatar original character thing the good old college try, and we'll see how far I can get before I feel like playing some video game instead of doing this. So I've got a whole bunch of reference material ready to go. So the first one I want to make is a Noita based PNG, and I think I've got a pretty good base to start with. We never see the character's actual face, so I'm just kind of doing void face with eyes. Let me take a little bit more black primer, cover up that neck. Yeah. Actually, can I? No, I can't do just the inside. But I can do that right there, but not that right there. Okay. So yeah, I got Hero Forge ready and waiting on me. I've got a whole bunch of fan art of Noita's wands that I didn't pay for and probably won't make any money off of. But that's okay, the world isn't all about money. What it is about is art, and holy heck, there's a lot of it. Like, look at this guy. Look at what this guy made. Look at what this guy made. Look at what everyone made. Everyone is so talented. Yeah, I've also got this open. They're minimalist looking pixely designs of the Vita Vesta. All of these beautiful ones here. And I kind of went down a rabbit hole learning about these new unique ones. And turns out wiki.gg may have a better wiki for Noita than the fandom.com wiki. And turns out a Vita is a kind of whip made of birch twigs and used in the sauna to enhance the effect of heat by beating oneself with it. Why would anyone ever think, oh yeah, I'm sweating like crazy. I'm in a closet with a roaring patch of coals, a bucket of water, and like 5 other guys. What about that makes you think I should hit myself with a whip made of birch twigs? And here we have got the OG wand. We have got the starter. We have got the boy. We've got maybe. Oh, I think I could actually count the pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pixels to work with. But hey, I have made more art with less than this. Just fooling around with sticks and mud. If you can't make art out of sticks and mud, what can you make it out of? Okay, so let's get paint open. Let me get my guy in front of me. Yes. Okay. So this will be our little Noita. I'm still not sold on this pose though. Like, okay, I've got him floating in free space so I don't have to worry about background elements or whatever. I've got some like potions on him. He's got some teleportatium here, berserkium there. He's got a bag of sand because where are you gonna go without your pocket sand? And hold on, let me pull up Noita Mina. Yeah, there you are. Mina. Wiki.gg. Yeah. The hands on this are kinda a yellowish color. And you can't see the feet. You can't see any eyes. You just see the same purple. That's lots of information. Mina is Finnish for me. Noita is a Finnish word with no direct English equivalent, vaguely meaning magic user, with the closest translation being witch. Yeah, Mina slice. I've done that before. I've done that. Interesting. Okay, so let me see if I can. Oh, look at his little 3-frame frickin' loop of animation. Look at this guy. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, then I'm gonna want a little bit more. Cause look at this. 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 Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of some of these. And we will take these off and we will group them into their own thing. Good. Now we have two separate windows, one of art ref and the other of technical stuff. Hooray for Pretender. Hooray for Pretender. He is the greatest among us. Okay, let's see this again, because I'm not really liking this design a whole lot. I'm sorry, Hayden, but this is where I start to deviate from using your drawings. So, what other poses can I have you doing that has the wand visible, as well as, like, just... I need an idol one. I need an idol. What can I use for an idol? I mean, this one isn't bad, it's just, I want to see if there's something better. Come at me, bro. No, not looking at the camera too well. Not really what I want. Contrapposto. I love how these came out, but I'm not digging this one either. English Archer. Not bad. Helping Hand. Maybe... Yeah. Infantry. Notorious Spy. Actually, Notorious Spy might be it. Because there's no, like, leaning on a cane pose. There's no, like... All of these are all spear-based. There's nothing that's been, like, catered directly towards casters. What else? What else? What else? Tread lightly? Nah. Winding up? No. Ungarde. No. Pugilist? No. Unfortunately not. Yeah, okay, so it looks like Notorious Spy. Let's get that arm down so we can have a good reference for this. Okay, so... Oh, I see what you did here. That's cute. Alright, so we want this arm. Okay, bend at the shoulder. Just want to pull it down like that. Yeah, looking a little stiff, but hey, what can you do? Posture is difficult. But you have excellent posture. Yes, I do. Thank you for noticing. Elbow. Okay, I can just click on that. Clavicle. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Let's see. What is... Oh, wait, this does nothing. It's, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. I gotta go into here. Sort point. No, don't point that. Do not point that. Okay. So, okay, hold on. We want to twist a little bit more. Yes, good. Okay. And we want this to be on the ground for my sake because it's my ding dang what's it called? Reference. Okay then. Let's see now. Here, that's good. Okay. Do I like how this looks? I mean, it is my baby, and... Oh, wait, that's not my art references. I put away all my art references over here. It's got yellow belt. Yellow belt. Is there, like, a very light leather I could go with? Sand-swept mountain hide. I mean, you don't make ropes out of hide, but hey, who's counting here? Okay, and let's just give this, like, blue so I can have an easier time distinguishing it from the gloves. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Because you got the little capey cape. That's not really a cape, more of a scarf. This is just a sort of stand-in to take up space and be, like, present on the page. I think this might work. Only issue is this top really makes my chest look like blow. Like, dang, yo, where are you going with all that? Someone, please shut me the hell up by saying something in the chat. By interacting by using the text-to-speech. All of which is available to you as my humble viewers. Okay, so... Let's zoom in to this corner right here, and we can use this as our start. Because I don't want to go super high resolution right away, because that'll be harder to draw. Man, I wish there was a way I could just, like, have a transparent layer. Maybe I should actually, like, spend the time looking through art programs. Maybe, one of these days. Okay, so... No, that's my downloads. I need to close that. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 I don't like the way these eyes are looking at me. Let's just... Yeah, there. Mr. Manhattan style. Yeah, and then when you die, it's... Yeah, hold on. Where are they called? Let's use this one. Ghost! Yes! See, there we get a little bit more. We know that there is an eye right there. So, if we put these two side by side... Oh, wait, no, this one. Yes. 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 What the? No, cancel. Wait a minute. Oh, I put the Kumitas wiki page instead of this one. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Man, such low resolution and so much there. I'm kind of overwhelmed, but that's okay. I have spent most of my life being overwhelmed, so I'm good at it. Alright. So yeah, Mr. Manhattan looking guy here. Completely dark on the inside of the hood. White eyes. White as white primer gets. And also, let's make this a different blue. It's hurting my eyes. No, I don't like that one. There, I like that one more. Actually, how's the neon green look? Oh, too neon green. Actually, I could just get away with probably. No, I don't like that. I don't want to do it. Don't make me. Okay, I won't. Alright, yeah. 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 Dang, it just... The chest looks clumpy. I need something that is a little bit more form-fitting. But again, they don't have like an infinite selection. There's only so much I can look at. Oh, if only someone could tell me what kind of top would look good on this character, I would be ever so grateful to that person. I might even be willing to figure out how to give a gifted sub. The Jacket of Useful Things, hell yeah! I remembered they'd launched this update. Man, that brings back memories. I was watching this stuff in high school when it came out. And now they've got like so many seasons I'm overwhelmed with like choice paralysis every time I look at their front page. None of these are doing it for me. None of them. I don't like any of them. I need some billowy wizard type shit. No, 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 no. I don't like any of these for my freaking wizard. Airship captain code, this, that, the other. Do they have options to close the code? Hold on. No, they do not. Dang. I mean, I've already chosen it underneath. I don't need to choose again. Ooh, mow, mow, ooh, mow, mow, mow. Are you telling me there's nothing here that is vaguely wizardesque? Come on. Give me something good to eat. No, I'm looking for such a specific vibe that I'm probably not gonna find it. I mean, that's cute. Like, don't get me wrong, you're adorable, hun, but are you Mina? No, Mina does not look like they're wearing that. I mean, this might be the best I'm gonna get with long sleeve stuff. I might just have to try and go for like a long sleeve sweater or something at this point. Because, yeah, it's just not doing it. It's not clicking. It's not feeling like it should. Let's go modern. Let's see if there's just like a long sleeve tee anywhere in here. Or sweater. I hope it's not like in the underneath version, because I don't want to have to look through like 2 menus. Just give me something I can work with. Okay, no long sleeve tee here. Long sleeve scoop neck. Here we go, long sleeve tee. You know what? That's actually working better than I thought it would. Let me put some purple on that. I mean, come on. How much closer are we gonna get? But do I like this more than the wizard outfit? That is the question of the hour. Eh? No. I need something good. Give me something good. Tell me that you like me. Only you can make the darkness light. Only you. No. Let's see now. Now, again, it intersects with the hood. I want something that doesn't intersect. Wait a minute. Okay. That's a look. That's a look. That is a look. I need to see them all again. Hold on. One of these. No. I mean, hey, great part of no one watching this, there's no one giving me shit for messing with the mannequin. And I can listen to music on my own headphones and not get any trouble for copyright claims and have some of the audio of my stream cut out. 3-button shirt, 3-button shirt. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. Why can't I find what I want? Why can't I just be the one? Oh, that would be, hold on. Whoa! Man's got abs. Okay, that's too much. Like, I get this is cut, like, close cropped in kind of sexy way, but that was, oh yeah, Spartan. Ooh, Spartan. Okay. So, nano-woven shirt? No. Regular long sleeve shirt. This is the exact same as the last one. It's just it's the exact same. What? Hold on. Where's the one I'm wearing right now? There it is. Okay, that one. Long sleeve T-shirt. This one. No, wait. Oh, did I pass it? No, I didn't. Yeah, this one. Plain long. What is the difference here? The neckline? Is that literally it? The neckline is the only thing different between these two chest pieces. Damn. That is... I mean, hey, dedication to the craft. Dedication to the craft. You put in however much you want. Oh. Maybe not. I need somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Find me a good-looking, like, chest piece for my Noita boy. Or girl. Mina is non-gender specific. Tactical arm. What the hell? It's a turtleneck. How's this look? Not as good as I wanted it to, unfortunately. Zealous robes. Again, it's these short sleeves. I want long billowy sleeves that come down to at least the glove. Turtleneck? Crop top? No, no. Sleeveless turtleneck. Turtleneck. Wait a minute. Why are there just 2 turtlenecks? Why is that a repeat thing? Hold up. Why are there... What is happening? Did I break the system or something? Maybe. Okay, you know what? That's kind of just what I've been looking for. Something in the front to just, like, break up the chest a little bit. Yes. You know what? I'll say yes to that. I will say yes to that. If we don't find anything better. Kimono top? I mean, this one also does make the chest a bit thicker. Well, it redistributes the fabric better, I'd say, in my opinion. Maybe a long sleeve gi? I mean, it gives it more texture, and I do love how the texture looks. Of course, it's going to be incredibly painful to draw all of this, but I am kind of digging this look now a little bit. Like, this will be indicative of me. Why shouldn't I have it how I want it to look? Because I like this. I like this better than the turtleneck. I like this better than the bathrobe. Is there anything here that I would like more, though? Kimono top? Nah. I like how this one fits better. Thinking. Because I'm trying to imagine this, like, as how I would see myself if I were in the universe of Noita. And, again, I'm working with the best stuff I got. And, like, other people have their own ways of drawing. I want to develop my own way of drawing. I want to have a signature art style. I want to be good at the art. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. That is just so cool. Wow. People are heckin' talented. What are broken wands? They're little items in the map that if you take them and bring them to the anvil in the Hisi world, it'll reforge it into a new wand. But be careful when you're putting it in the anvil because the wand you get is location based, I think. Like something about how wands spawn in the world and how if they're at like a certain area you'll spawn a certain kind of wand or something. I don't know, I haven't had that much time to experiment with it. Every time I've gotten summoned Tykasolva, I just lose the run incredibly quickly. It's hard for me to use that spell and not end up icing myself. But yeah, let me see. Huh. Huh. Okay, hold on. Let's try something different. Face. What if I just do it smooth? Not bad, not bad at all. Ooh, wait, I'm kind of digging that. That looks good. Hold on, hold on. Let's make an adjustment. Huh. Look at that. I'm liking the blue. The blue is nice. Unfortunately, I think I might use something else for it. Let's just see how this looks. Not bad. Not great, not bad. Interesting. Very interesting. And I can't put, like, this stuff on it, right? No, yeah, it doesn't work here. Oh, that works. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I think... I think, therefore, I ain't. Now I don't like how the bottom half of the robe is mixing with it. Oh, so many. Okay. Let's try medieval gown. Not bad. Thin cloth dress. Ooh, showing off my legs. Traveler's furs. That doesn't match up in my brain. Blee out. Let's see now. I need a good skirt for this one. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me go back and change the chest again to something. Yeah, this right here. Oh, the other one is a more textured turtleneck. I like that. I like that a lot. Indeed I do. I like it a lot. Stam Yoo-hoo. Stam Yoo-hoo. Really? That's the best name you can come up with off the cuff? Alright, fine. Grobelwitz Mick the Third. Grobelwitz Mick the Third. Yeah, you wanted a name. I gave you a name. Get off my freaking case. Come on, give me something good. I mean, ooh. That's kind of anime. But I'm not trying to go for anime here. Gorthan's kilt. It's not a dress, it's a kilt. Shako. Retro Darling long skirt. You know, Retro Darling doesn't look bad. It doesn't actually, hold up, wait a minute. And that's all, yes, okay, good. That's kind of short. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd like a little bit more length on the skirt. But then again, this would be more realistic. Also, I'm doing a headshot. Why do I... Pretender. Do try and focus. I'm sure all of us would appreciate it if you would get on with the drawing. It's been half an hour, and you haven't put anything on this canvas. Besides, I'm less depressed this time, but here we go again. So please, could you get on with the drawing? I think so. I think so. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Let's figure how the hell we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna take a picture of it with my phone, open it up in Photos, and work from that, because I can. Smile! There. Now I have something that I don't have to pull up on this screen to look at. Okay, close camera, open back up what I was listening to. Actually, no, let's listen to something else. None of you can hear what I'm listening to, so I can listen to whatever I damn well feel like. In fact, I'll just go into my own music files, open up the jams, and we'll see what flavor of jam I get today. I got machine flavored. Okay. Photos. Yes. Here we go. If you wouldn't mind rotating for me my good device, thank you. Very good, very good. I don't even know if anyone can hear me. Is the mic picking up my voice? Am I super quiet? Is there anyone in the chat whatsoever? Nope, that's still not the technical stuff. No viewers wherever. Wait, we have one. Thanks for viewing. You are one of the only. The one and onlys. Okay. Now to translate it to the screen with a mouse. Okay, so let's make a frame for it, at least. To try and give myself some limit on how much space I take up. And also so I can just have a, conditioned area. Yeah, because you know what? I want this to be a light gray. Alright, so... Damn, should I go color first, then line art? I've seen people do that. It does look functional for me. I mean... Okay, let's get the color of purple right. This needs to be a bit desaturated. Also a bit more blue to it. More desaturation. Yeah, we're getting there. Hold on, let me pull up a little bobber. Actually, wait, does paint have a... Okay. So yeah, not seeing anything where I can input a hexadecimal code or get a dropper. Okay, yeah, it's like a kind of lavender. Like, hold on, let me use devices in order to make my life a little bit easier. What a novel concept. Alright, let's paste our little guy here. Okay. Sorry, gonna compress you a little bit more, my guy. Oh no, he went into the Tesseract, he's super compressing. I don't even know if that's what happens if you go inside a Tesseract, or what a Tesseract is supposed to be, other than what I've been... Ah, man. My reference image is staring me dead in the eye. Cool. Okay. So, this shade of purple. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Okay. A little bit more blue, I think. Less or less? Right there. Okay, needs to be a little bit darker. A little bit less saturated. Turn down the luminescence a bit. Okay, that's a bit close. It's close. Okay, I'm calling it here. This is the color I want for him. Her, them, they, them, it's. Little thing. Okay. Now, let's use this because I just like using it. And try. We're gonna do our best to try. And back color and then line art. I hope this works. But if it doesn't, I can always try again with different methods. Okay, that's what I'm working with. Okay, so the shape, I can hold this up as close as I want. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah, the shoulders are a bit too broad on my... I want them to be sick and weakly. I want it to look like it's barely holding itself up. I want it to look like a blanket on a string. Make it look sickly. Body, height, weight, muscularity. No muscles. Curves? No, we're not eating. Length of... Whoa, okay. Let's put it right here. I don't know if that's what you were at, but we'll assume it was. Upper scale. Ah, here we go. We can chibify ourselves. Oh man, I just used the word chibify in earnestness. Okay, yeah, we want sickly little boy. We want body width. Less width. Thin. Like a twig. Posture is amazing. Well, too amazing, actually. Oh, what the? I guess it's the pose I'm in. Oh well. Weight? Oh, they don't weigh much. Here we go. Upper arms? Nothing. Yeah. 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 This is gonna come out so good. You're all gonna be like, dang, how can I draw like that dude? Is he single? This guy should be Prepidam. I'm gonna make him Pregnar. Oh, plop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, interesting. Okay. So, wait, let me get a new pick to work off of since this one is no longer viable. Hello, phone. Would you please pay attention to my inputs? There we go. Open the camera once more. What if I do an portrait mode? Let me get as close as I can to that. Okay. This phone brags about having a good camera. Actually, that is pretty good. Okay. Bragging justified. Yes. 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 Sorry, guys, just hyping myself up because I am so scared to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, so, thin little body, little wizard, not eating vegetables, not eating meat, drinking potions, and then staying up all night playing Left 4 Dead 2. On the place, or not Left 4 Dead 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, so the shape of the head is kind of like this, kind of like that. Yeah, a little bit further. Yeah. Okay, I can already tell this is not the right color. Edit with Paint 3D. I don't need to make it 3D. I need to color match. Like, hold on. Um, 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 um. Okay, that is useful, but I don't need it. Oh, wait, grid lines? I would like grid lines right now. You know, yeah, let's keep that on. That is good for me. So I want it. Oh, there is. Give me that. Oh, yeah. Now. Yeah. Oh, do I need to, like, wait, how does this... I don't know. But that's okay. I don't need to know. All I need to do is try my best. Okay, so now... Here, hold on. For my benefit and my benefit alone, I'm gonna add some markers, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, so about right here. That's where I would call the middle. Yeah, close enough. Okay, and we cut across here to draw it again. And I'm not counting again. I don't feel like counting right now. We'll call this the center because I feel like it. If anyone has OCD in the chat, fight me. Actually, don't. I'm very much not a fighter. I'm more of a lover, and I will probably cry if you hit me. Okay. So, let me see now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing this. I'm getting there. I'm feeling it. Okay. what I'm doing is I've got my phone up in front of my face and I'm just like putting it over the screen and then down again and then over the screen and then down again and then over the screen and then down again and then over the screen until I feel like I can make a move again. Because this is going to be pixely as hell, so I've got like one eye focused on the screen and the other is closed to like limit my vision as much as possible. Okay. Alright. Oh, whoopsie. That's not the color I wanted. That's not also not the color I wanted. Hold on. So I need to select. Okay. There. That's the one. We'll use this as a highlight. But for now, I want to be using this one. And I want to bring the... No. Bring it over just a touch. Actually, that's a bit too curved. Yeah, if anyone's watching in chat, get ready for the slowest content on the planet. Okay, down, up, 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 down, up. Okay, Okay, down, then up, and then down, and then up, and then down, and then up, and down, up, down, up. Okay, let's use this just 'cause. I made it, so I'm gonna use it. Alright. Want this to like drape across. Right, good. Then, let's say about right here. 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 Here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Here, here. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is go and draw a bicep. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to happen. Thicken up those meat sticks, come on. You got this. You can do this. You're amazing and I believe in you. But I am gonna need to, like, change this bit. Yeah, let's try this again. Okay, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, hold on. Trust the process. It's an art, not a science. Okay, I'm thinking this one is too high up and needs to be lowered down just a touch. It's a process. Art is a process. Art is a process that you're doing. Okay, more here. Yes. Thicken it there. Yes. bring it to about here. Hey, don't you go dark on me. I'm still using this. Okay, it's kind of working. Yeah, I made the right side a bit too bulky. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah. Alright, I need this color. Okay, now we got our shadows. Goody. We're gonna put it right in that pit, right there. I'm in the process of slaying. Yeah, we'll stick with this one for now, because again, we're back coloring. Alright, I want to try one of these at least. Okay, so that one starts... Alright, I want it to start thin and then go to fat. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. More like that, please. Yes. Okay. Does the other one go the other direction? Yes. Oh, man. Yes. Okay. We are in business. I want this one. Alright, hold up. This is starting to look like something that I'm gonna be happy with. Let me use the bucket right here. Yeah. Okay. We want that dark purple. We want that dark purple. And we want that light purple. The light purple. Then we want the medium purple. We want the medium purple. Holy schnorkel orkies. I'm an artist. It's looking like something. And I'm thinking I enjoy it. Okay, do I want that shaped that way? No. I want it shaped the other way. Okay, I want some of the bright again. And... Yeah. And then we switch to the other one. Okay, I want, not that one, this one, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I need some of this, and this, yes. this, need that. We are frickin' arting. We are arting. How am I doing this? How does it look like a scarf? How does it look like a scarf? How are you doing this? This is magic. No. It's art. Okay, what does this look like? Okay, this is taking on a whole new meaning. Okay, okay. Oil brush. That's too big of an oil brush. Crayon, marker, that's also. Why are you all so big? Okay, we'll just use regular brush. No. No. Yeah, hold on, let me make this just a bit higher. Oh my gosh, it's working. It's working. It's working, it's working, it's working. If I can live through this, I can do anything. If I can live through this, if I can live through this, I can do anything. Okay, I hope that this works how I want it to. Okay, zoom in a little bit more. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Holy crap, we're actually doing this. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Okay. It's messy, it's a little ugly, but damn have I impressed with myself. Like, damn. Damn, yo. Did he paint the Mona Lisa? No, it was Leonardo DiCaprio. Alright, let me see if I can follow this contour. Because this is supposed to be a highlight. Hold on. No. Okay, it's working. It's going. It's moving. Let me get this back. Oop. Wrong shade of gray. Man, this is so much fun. I could have been doing this last stream instead of being depressed. Nuh-uh. Uh-huh. Hey, don't you take away my reference here. I'm working. Actually, let's just... Okay, next, what I'm gonna want. Let's clean up this patch, but leave some of the little purplies. Then, take this right here, and we'll go like schwa. And underneath it, we will go schwa. And we won't like it. And we will press Ctrl Z, and we will pick a different brush. Yeah, okay, so we will go like schwa, and then we will go like schwa. You know what? I like that better. I like that better. Okay. Let me get that gray. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How about this? We'll use the original this for our dark tones. For our darkest. Oh, wait. Cancel. How the heck does this work? Oh, wait. We had a... I'm so silly. Okay, let's also get that Punum. Okay. Now we are, like, outfitted. Okay, alright. Part of me just wants to go in on the scarf immediately, which I'll give a little bit of attention right here. I don't like that. I want this one. And then I want this one. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. So just get it done. Let's go for a smaller size then. Yeah, mister. You're getting it now. You're learning the power of art. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we'll use this as the high. Then we've got two midtones and two dark tones. One high and two mid, and two dark. What if we use some of the lavender, huh? No, it's not the right shade. What am I sized at? I want a smaller size than that. Nope. Yes. because this is hard to draw immediately from the get-go. There. Okay, I'm fanning out too much. I need to pull it back a bit. Getting there. Oh, fuck. I broke it again. Oh, no. Okay, well. Not like I was gonna be able to fix it anyways. Oh, well. No. No. Yeah, try and feather it in a little. Smallest size available. Oh boy, this perspective drawing is interesting. Should I make the head taller? I mean, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here, but it still looks all caught up. Actually, you know what? Let me just... translate this upward to here. Give myself some extra room. Actually, no, that's too much. No, that cuts off part of the arm. Is that real MS Paint? Yes, it is. I am trying my best here, and I am somehow able to make things in this program by trial and error alone. It is an incredible way to pretend you can do art. Okay, so I want this gold color, and oh, I should probably also get some highlights for that. Let me grab that from here, then change brush to this one? No, the other one. And we just try our best to be consistent about it. Man, you are literally me, but I do not pretend I can do art. I pretend I work. Hey, man. All the power to ya. Magikarp Koi King. Yeah, it's hard to call any of what anyone does work, because you start questioning what exactly work is supposed to be. It's got a definition in physics, but if you try and sort of tie down the concept of it, it doesn't usually end well for me. And there goes my reference. Come back to me, reference image, please. Phone, stop dancing and just open. Yes. Good. Okay, now this side right here is not... I'm not liking it. Work, you do something and get money for it, but I just get money. Honestly, yeah. Some jobs you question, am I doing too much? Am I doing too little? What the heck even am I doing? But as long as you get that bag, as long as you grab that green, you can survive in this world. Just gotta survive. Now, how do I want to shape this? I think this one, and then this one, and then... Oh, didn't see that fast enough. Call me Dr. Doolittle or something. I just... Doolittle make money. Nice. Okay, let's see now. Let me also swap this around, because I got some dark spots here. Here. Make that a little wider. Make it curve up a little at the end. No, not like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. Try also here and here. Nice. Honestly, at a certain point with this hobby, you just get used to talking to yourself and going on long tangents about nothing, but hey, if you're enjoying that as a viewer, please be my guest. Listen to me tangent and rant and babble. Okay, so this is gonna be the shoulder plus arm. So I need just like a little bit more meat to the shoulder. Just like, just a little, not too much. There we go. That looks more like a shoulder to my eyes. Okay, next. Want to use this one. And... oh wait, no, not this one, the other one. About 2 years ago, I was also doing pixel art, so I understand a bit. Hey, one artist to another. Thanks for watching. Oh boy, this is gonna take a long time, but that's okay. This is my hobby. This is not necessary to survival, just necessary for my enrichment. Okay, let's get just like a touch of this right here. Good. Then change the way it's facing. Up the arm. Yes, I like that. Good. Now, here's these diagonal bits. Just gonna... can I line tool that, or... maybe. Let me try this. Just like the thinnest way available. And we're gonna have it go in that direction. Nope, I don't like it. Let me get this one. Let me try that with this one. Huh. Huh. Minecraft villager noise, number 6. Huh. Try this one. Yeah. We add some shading there. Let me add heat. Okay. Man, shadows are difficult to understand. Like, okay, so the light is coming from the left to the right. So I need shadowy armpit on left. But I also need to, like, make this look like a torso shape. Because right now it kind of looks like they're disintegrating a bit to the right. Ooh, what a challenge I created for myself. His left or your left? My left. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. You got me there. Let's put that right here. And we'll just have that as our marker for where the light is coming from in this instance. Yeah, okay. Let's add that right there. Yes. Let's add this. Add this. Not bad. Not terrible. Yeah, this is fabric. It is being pulled in that direction and creating a slight shadow. And it has a highlight right at where it's hitting the light most. Okay. Yeah. Not too much, not too little. But if only I could change the angle that this is, like, at. Or maybe, should I just go with a paintbrush? Let's see how that does here. I mean, it's not terrible. Yeah, it's kinda working. Okay, hold on. I like to do the little clickies. The little clickies put down little bits of paint, and if I feel like I did something wrong, I can take it back. By the way, my sister finished art university. She was doing illustrations for children's books, but using AI was cheaper. Oh, man. First off, art university, big commitment. Glad she was able to finish. Second, AI being cheap is the only thing that it has going for itself right now. I certainly hope that it gets phased out and doesn't just become another permanent bit of horribleness to life. Because honestly, I've seen the stuff that AI makes, and it's just so crappy looking. It's like the least amount of effort you can put into something. Like, I am literally just clicking a mouse button and moving the mouse hundreds of times, and somehow I was able to make all of this so far. Imagine what happens if I get another 100 more clicks in there. Like, that is the best way I can calibrate in my mind effort into results, because this image was not here when I started this stream. And now it is slowly forming before my eyes as I click, 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 click away. But yeah, all the respect to art, it's saved my life on multiple occasions because I've been down in the dumps multiple times, but when I get to create, I do get a sense of happiness from it. Okay. Let's try and build this out a little bit more. Boy, oh boy. Curved like muscle, but not. Okay, that is a bicep. We have shoulder and bicep now. Good. And my phone keeps trying to go to sleep on me while I'm looking at my reference. Ah, man, there's so much shading to do. Man, I am starting to realize just how much effort I am about to put into this one PNG. But hey, no one else is gonna put the PNG together for me without money, so might as well get to it. Okay. I mean, I was able to tell her, I told you it will end bad, so it was a bit plus for me, and it turned out her that any job pays better, so profit. AI saving flatting from hunger. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do see it more and more often, though. I'm seeing, like, local shops having, like, these car windshield covers with AI images on them. And I'm seeing commercials with, like, there was this one where it was a guy holding a box, and then it zooms in on his face, and as he's got either hand on either side of the artist, not flagging. Okay, as he's got his hands on either side of the box, both hands on the box, a third hand just comes up from behind the box and puts it on top, and you're like, my good sir, I doubt you have the rare genetic condition of being born with a arm in your torso, so I am going to not click on this ad, or any ad, for the foreseeable future, for forever, because I've gotten so tired of ads, and I just want them to stop, but they're not gonna. So I must continue on as I am, and deal. Which I've done a not terrible job of doing so far. It's just when I start to spiral and focus in on the negativity that it gets bad. I see AI ads, but here AI is a bit more regulated, so it's not everywhere yet. That is a good thing that it's not everywhere, but I do worry about what people will try and use it for, because I've already seen just countless meme accounts that are like auto-generated on social media. I'm seeing like animal pictures generated, and it's like, I know this creature you are trying to show me, it was a baby pangolin, by the way, does not look like a miniaturized version of a fully grown pangolin. You are insulting me as a pangolin enjoyer. And for those who do not know what a pangolin looks like, they are the cutest thing ever. It is just a little guy in a scale mail armor set. Look at these things! So as you can see, there is some dimorphism between the baby and the adult, much rounded edges. However, with this one you can see the edges start to get snaggly and sharp. You can also see that the claws are much shorter. Snout has got some more of that armor up near the front, whereas this one has a bit more protruding snout. Point is, I love this freaking animal so dang much, and some random account tried to show me AI pics of it. I would eat it. Oh, man. You had to say it. Okay. I'm imagining that, and it's not pleasant. Although I imagine maybe it's like what are they called? The artichoke. Maybe it's like an artichoke where you can pull out individual bits and just like chew on them. Cause I've had artichoke hearts on pizza, and I've heard roasted artichoke is a thing, but I've never heard of eating pangolin. Then again, it would like have a good ring to it for like some kind of Chinese dish, like bang bang noodles, pangolin. Just sort of rolls together in the mouth. Okay, what the heck am I trying to do next? Okay. We are trying our best, is what we're doing. Okay, let's round out this shading here a bit, because I don't particularly like how scraggly it looks. I read just a moment about it. It can give you leprosy. Okay, nobody eat the pangolins. We do not need leprosy. Oh, goodness. Okay, that is a lot to digest in. Hey, get it digested. Ah, bad joke. Good joke. Every kind of joke. Okay, let me give it that, and then let me give it that. And a little bit of that. Artsy fartsy, but no fartsing. Okay. And that's another question. What am I gonna have in his hand? I mean, I could just have it be the gloves for now. I could be unarmed. Maybe that would be a good way to proceed forward, unarmed. But then again, but not cooked, bacteria who gives you leprosy dies in 39 Celsius. If it dies in 39 Celsius, then as long as you boil the meat, it should be fine. Uh, but boiling isn't exactly the most flavorful method of preparation. But then again, you could always go for slow cooking. That is, like, the method for getting meat tender in where I am. Let's see now. Let's refine that shape a little bit. Kind of needs to go a bit more up here, so we can thin this out a bit. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Yes, 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 yes. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Okay, and now we switch the brush, and we go up this way. That's at too much of an angle, actually. Let's instead try this one. Oh, what's... Chat, is this real? Yes, it is. Thank you, chat. I am so glad that you were able to have a whole conversation in the chat alone. That is the first time anyone has ever done that in my chat. Okay, so... let's get back out this brush. And we're gonna highlight that area right there. But then, we're gonna surprise you because the fabric is folding. And it's creasing and highlighting. Like here and here. Okay. Okay. Huh. I'm not sure how to proceed. Let's just get the general shape done so that fabric is not folding, it's balding. Yeah, I mean, that does look like a dome you could slap. I'm not gonna slap the dome of a wizard. It might turn me into a newt. Okay. What kind of descent angle is this? Let's see now. I want something modest, something respectable, something wizardly, something like this. I messed up. If only you could combine brushes and... wait a minute. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Crayon, maybe? Let's see now. How close to the middle? Let's... like that. Like that. Okay, so... that is where it becomes crayon-like. At high width. Something modest, what young lady in age of this wizard can... and that is... make an entire world of wizardry, and you don't have to have it. Nice. And you don't have a dedicated episode to the fashion? How dare you? Okay, I'm kinda liking this. Marker, oil, natural pencil, watercolor. Actually, watercolor, yeah. Watercolor's not bad. Man, I am hemming and hawing over the angle of this dang line. I think that's good. Maybe. Hold on. Reference up, reference down, reference up, reference down. Let me look at the real reference again. I mean... I definitely flattened the skull a bit. And it looks like they're puffing their chest up quite a bit. But honestly, for a first draft, not terrible. Yeah, you know what? I'll call that line good. Alright. And now, the other line. Let's see now. Let's put that right there. Put this here. Walk it a step or two closer. Huh. I don't. Onions have layers, ogres have layers, onions have layers. MS Paint has no layers. That is correct. And I'm still gonna paint with it because I actually like this program. I remember using it a lot when I first got my first portable laptop. This was a gift from my grandparents. It was this tiny little can't connect to the internet without a cable thing that was like straight out of 2005, I think. And I remember spending so much time just like having the tiny laptop open and then being at my mom and dad's computer and watching Bob Ross tutorials for how to paint. And now here I am, years later, using my free time to paint a wizard. Okay, I should... You know what? Hold on. Can I stretch this dome? I mean... It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, heck's sake, why must you plague me so? These bots always trying to sell me frickin' chatters. I don't... Yeah, it's a bot. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't even need to type. Wait. Yeah, this one. From this message, click to reply. My chat. Okay, hold on. Bots are real. Users in chat. Yeah, see, it's not registering the new one. Okay, how the heck do I... Chat settings... how do I get rid of a bot? Hold on. Turn on shield mode. Bots are real. We can't go any higher. You are correct. I cannot stretch that head any higher. Okay, the bot's just gonna be there for now because I can't remember how the heck... Had my stationary computer from 2002 and 2016. Nice. 2016 was a good year for computers, bad year for a lot of other things. But we all survived it. We can at least say we are alive after 2016. Now, how the heck do I... There we go. Okay, you... Yeah. Yeah, block the bot. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, ban. Block and ban. Yeah. I figured it out eventually. 2016 was a great year of the Golden Age. Hey man, if that's how it was for you, good on ya, but honestly, I'm not keen to remember all that happened in 2016. Okay, so, back to focusing on this one image. I want to redraw the hood now. Let me get this. Yeah. Okay, let me get just this and... Oh, wait, no. This. Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah. It's kinda... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's do the other side now. But yeah, honestly, this morning I don't know what was in me, but I was like in my own head spiraling about the movie Wreck-It Ralph. Be- Back to focusing on this one image. Grok generate me image of me as a Chad and him burning in hell. Cool. I get to go and see what's in hell. Okay. Let me get this back. Oh, wait. Can I? Ah, okay, so I can't. Movie of what? Wreck-It Ralph. It's a movie about how a character inside a video game is not happy with his lot in life and makes moves to change it, and he goes on an adventure and meets a whole host of characters. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you too much about it because it's kind of spoilery, and honestly, I don't want a clip of me just explaining the plot of Wreck-It Ralph to people. Okay, follow the contour, follow the contour, follow the contour, follow contour. Just there we go. But I was just like so focused in on it this morning because I was like, what if Ralph was intelligent about what he was doing and like tried in earnest to just see what the heck was going on instead of having his meltdown? Wreckin' Ralph. Is that this big guy with red hair with destroying building? Yeah, that's the guy. Because he is the villain of his video game, and he's not happy with it because he's just constantly getting cast aside or cast down, and he wants to at least be respected as part of the game, but for some reason, probably because it's just like, oh, he's the villain of the game, he's not gonna get their respect that easily, or something like that. But they are just, like, super rude to him they don't invite him to, like, their anniversary party for the game. And it gets to the thinking of why does he stick around? Because the story is in the game that he is displaced from his home, condominiums are built on top of where it was, and he is destroying the condominiums. Yeah, he is. There we go. I'm liking that a little bit more. Let's just get rid of those. Yeah. But it got me thinking, if I were in that situation, what would I do? I'd probably ask, like, what it is they want from me as part of this whole living in a game deal. Because, sure, you can play the villain to keep the game going so that it doesn't get unplugged and they say it's like it's broken, we gotta throw it out. But at a certain point, it's like, where is he getting any benefit from this by continually just being in this eternal state of losing to this same fix-it guy over and over again? Like, his whole story is that he's displaced from his home, and if he leaves the game, the entirety of the game will be displaced from the frickin' arcade they're in. So why should he care if, like, he leaves and the game starts to get unplugged and everyone would beg him to come back because it's like, we got a game to play. Sorry, I missed that. Does he have any payment? No, in fact, he does not. I don't believe, like, it's a thing about how he doesn't get anything from being part of this game. All he gets is tossed around and made to look bad. Like, people publicly walk away from him and avoid him because of his reputation that has been built up as the villain of this game. And it gives you time to pause and think, well, if he really wanted to be cruel about it, he would just leave and then not come back and force all of them to undergo the same sort of treatment he's undergone, of being displaced and not having anywhere to call home. And it's like, you gotta work out a deal at some point. You gotta look the man in the face and say, hey, I know you don't like it, but we need you to continually trash this condominium for the rest of forever. What do you want in exchange for this service? And instead of having talks like that, they just go on this whole adventure and have a whole movie about it before they're like, okay, this guy deserves at least a little respect, and he does go back to being in the game. But it's the fact that he needed to go on a whole adventure just to be respected by his coworkers. Like, he had to go through a whole movie worth of character growth to gain some amount of respect. If you want to stay here, we will cut your hands and legs off. That is brutal. And I do not doubt that would be an excellent method of deterring someone from trying to leave your game. Oh, man. Oh, I got a text message on my cellular device. Ah, it is my provider trying to give me free devices by having me participate in various games. I do not want to do that. Leave me alone. Okay. What can I do? I can... Let's redo these lines, because I'm not feeling this watercolor nonsense. Let's try natural pencil. Let's reduce the size of it to 2 pixels. Alright, and then another. Okay, I think it's safe to make a pour here. Yeah, here we go. Oh man, I am not sifting through all of that. Let's see now. Yeah, this is art, alright. I'm very confused about what I should do next and where I should put my attention. I am an ADD disaster. Okay, and then more of this stuff. It works. In the Bronze Age, blacksmiths were immobilized or threatened with having their limbs cut off so that they would not leave their home villages. Yeah, that is definitely a method of getting someone to not leave. Remove their ability to leave. Okay, it's not terrible. It's just a little wibbly wobbly. But I am liking this method, so let's keep pressing forward with it. The journey of 1,000 clicks does not end with merely a couple clicks. And one does not merely walk into Mordor. Okay, that's kind of something. I'm getting overwhelmed, but I can deal. I just need to take a moment to breathe and drink some water and focus on hydration. Yes, come join the human condition. You cannot sit still for more than 30 minutes without something hurting. Come experience the human condition. Everything that's a joint needs regular movement, otherwise it just hurts by existence itself. Come on, come on, come on, be human. Let's all be human. You're gonna have hair growing out of every square inch of your skin, except for the palms of your hands and the balls of your feet. What would you rather do, being forced to drink 100 liters of water in less than 24 hours, or being eaten sliced by dogs? Oh, eaten alive by dogs. Let's see now. 24 hours. I mean, there's no stipulation that the 100 liters has to be in me all at once. I know the human stomach can contain about 2 liters at the most. That is, like, if I just go and throw up all the water after I'm filled up after 2 liters, then I could probably get through it in the 24 hours. Actually, I am human, so I do have the natural ability to urinate. And that happens about every 4 to 6 hours, depending on how much I drink. If I'm given 24 hours, that is 6 4-hour chunks. And let's say I just flush everything out while I'm doing it. 2 You said 10 liters. So yeah, I could probably do 100 liters of water in 24 hours, so long as I am permitted bathroom breaks to either vomit or urinate. This is a very human conversation.
Little fish.
Little fish look horrified at my doings. Alright. So, this next bit is gonna be the gloves, because I'm not making a Simpson character, so I don't want to use this as, like, skin. So instead I will use it as leather of gloves. How the heck am I gonna do this? Okay. One step at a time, that's how you do it. Alright, so... Comes down to about... navel region? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't even select the color. Whoopsie. Give me that color. Alright, hold on. Let me pull out this arm a bit more. Okay. Looking at the reference. Okay, definitely didn't get the head right, but that's okay. Focus, focus. The arm. Just the arm. You don't need to look at any other part of this drawing except for the arm. Okay. This is bothering me. I need to do something about it. I'll just use the line tool to fill in this area for now. You are the perfect shape. Look at his arm. It's melted. It's made of flesh and plastic. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be the made of flesh and plastic. Yeah, this is gonna be a piece of work, but it'll be my piece of work. Therefore, I can dress it up in a little sailor outfit and pay some random guy with a camera to take $400 photos with it. Because that is apparently the thing people want from photographers, is like photos of their dumbass looking kids. Like, no offense to anyone who has kids or is a kid, but man, after like so many years of being alive on this planet, it's just getting so difficult to be okay with the sheer amount of little monsters that rove around throughout the land as you try and just go about your day. Like, all the power to people who want to be parents, to people who will raise kids that aren't theirs. I ain't doing that. Sorry, little Timmy Billy, but you're gonna have to look for someone else to take care of you. I am not the person. Ah, straight line torso. That is not what I'm feeling. Give me a brush. Wow, I have found a new whole method of procrastination through art. I am procrastinating on drawing these frickin' arms. Isn't that amazing? Okay, yeah. Feather it in. 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 I want people having children because they will pay taxes for my demented ass. Hey, all the power to them. I personally will not be joining them for such events. They can do that on their own. I will live my life on my own. Because, like, I've tried my best to be, like, okay around my friends' kids, but one of them literally calls me Rat Man, all because I played Dungeons and Dragons and made a Rat King enemy. So now, permanently in this small human's mind, I am Rat Man. Unless they will make robots that will be slaves. Yeah, robotic slavery is gonna be an interesting part of human history. I have no idea how anyone is going to go along with it, because there are literally hundreds of books about how this shit will go down bad if we're not careful with it. And yet we've got Mr. Elongated Muskrat just promising, yeah, we'll have so many robots you won't know what to do with them. Like, why? Why do we need the robots? I like doing things on my own. I don't need a slave. I don't need anyone else to frickin' make my lunch for me. I just need a frickin' car that doesn't have an explodable battery. If I could have a car that didn't have an explodable battery, I think I'd be pretty happy with my life. Okay. The torso is looking a little bit not correct for me. Let me pull up my... Hold on, I have it on the screen. Why don't I do that again? Okay, oh wait, no, not that one. This one? This one. Yeah, okay, so I did mess up the head, but that's my head to mess up. The torso... Maybe it just needs a little bit of lavender across the, like, front. Maybe. Then feather it back out. Just because you don't know what you're doing doesn't mean you can't have fun with it. Yeah, add some wear and tear. When I was a child, I was calling one friend of my sister something that would translate as Fat Golem. Yeah, children and their name calling. It has persisted throughout every time period. Every time... Or meet Gollum. Oof. Every time you got kids in a time period, they're always just so sure of themselves and will say just about whatever comes to their mind because they can, and they haven't been punished for it yet. But that is not, like, advocating for them to be punished. That is just an association I have noticed throughout history where it's like, the youth are not like us when we were young. We were better when we were young. And it was like, no, you weren't. You were just as horrible as they were. As they are now. In fact, you were a whole different kind of horrible when you were children. Okay. There we go. Okay, dig in the watercolor. Yeah. Okay, let me reverse this one. Yeah. How do you like that for pleated? I think I used that word correctly. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Okay, so a bit like that. I think, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's off model. Like, I'm probably gonna make a bunch more tries at this eventually. So I probably shouldn't be worrying too much about how much it looks like what I made on Hero Forge. Yeah, it's not the worst, but not the best. But hey, I don't need to be the best to have fun, to enrich myself as a human being. Because that is definitely how I feel. Yeah, I remember when me and my brother were kids, he would essentially just use a word that meant stupid girl every time I said anything, and it was the cruelest thing. He also was like, oh, you're unintelligent, you're weird, and it's like, why must you be so cruel? And it's like, because that is what kids do. Now, I cannot talk and read at the same time. I was seriously finding good and other children being being that's how much she tells me times are better. I remind her about it. Okay, that is rough times in the past. Goodness. Knives, that is a method I am not familiar with. I mean, I know about switches and canes and belts, but I didn't think knives would be brought into the mix. Yeah, it's coming together. Purple, purple, purple. Switch it around. No, switch it around. Yep. Now children for fighting another children with knives. That is incredibly dangerous. I hope both parties survived unscathed. We are civilized, sir. Yes, yes, you are humans after all. Humanity, the supposedly most civilized of the species, but sometimes I wonder what it is that is going on in the mind of human when they choose to be abjectly cruel, seemingly without reason. Maybe not humans, but gentlemen. Yeah, you don't have to identify as human. Hell, I know for a fact that I haven't felt human in a very long time. Okay, light coming this away, light coming this away. Light and shadow need to interplay. Try add a little shadow there. A little there. Yeah, because I'm trying to shadow something that isn't in the picture yet. I must go. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. Hope you had a wonderful time listening to my stream. It was lovely listening, or speaking with you at least. Okay. How the heck do I do this? Slowly yet carefully. That's how. going somewhere, that's for certain. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so this side would be darker then. Let's add some more shadows. Okay, and we... Oh, whoops. Okay, we need a real dark one. Because shade there. Okay. It's kind of working. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Let's get some more belt action going. I wanna... Yeah, like that. Yeah. Switch it. Change the color. Yeah, I'm starting to see it now. Okay, I think I understand what's wrong with the torso a bit, so let's... Okay. You keep me coffee, I know you not fucking want me. Johnny, you're drunk, go home. I'll be home in a pinch. You're being irrational. Yeah, I think you're being a bitch. All comes crashing down. One big beautiful sound. Love me, shove me, anything for you to touch me. I'll be your dog to push around. She don't want me, it all comes crashing. One big beautiful sound. La da da da. I'm fine, I'm sobering up. so tired, I don't wanna get up. Think I'll find a cozy snow bed's warmer than it looks. Tired of meaning broken up my life, yeah. Suck it and see, yields no surprises. I've been down this road 1,000,000 times. I cannot believe going down this line again. Father and me making out so vicious. Would you believe that the condition I'm when you can pack up your shit and find a real man, fucking God. It's what you see, it isn't a lot, just little old me and a bit of chaser. Around with a bit of chaser, love me, shut me. Anything for you to touch me, I'll be your dog to push around. She don't want me, it all comes crashing. Big, beautiful sound. Yeah, and what I said earlier about no one making this for me, someone would make this for me for money, but I don't want to be spending money right now, mostly because I'm just trying to save up. I still don't remember what for, but it's always good to be saving money at least. Before we bring in the black coloring, let's fix this arm a bit. Okay. Let's actually try cross-hatching again. Okay, you know what? I like that better. There we go. Interesting. Let's break out the line tool again. It's kind of coming together now that I see it. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system roll. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, oh, radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, radioactive, radioactive. Just little by little keep adding depth and degrees of care. Okay, let's try and get the little tassels. Oh, I let my candle burn all the way down. Well, I mean, I was gonna do that eventually. Might as well have done it with this candle than any other. Alright, how do I want these to go? just like thicker and yeah. 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 There we go. Tassels. And yes. Well, no. Oops. That's not how I wanted that one to look. We swap it. There, that looks nice. Actually, hold on. Let me take off the grid lines for a second. That doesn't look bad. In all honesty, that doesn't look bad. Yeah, you know what? That is not half bad. No, it's a bit too far to the right. Alright. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley, call me the Pretender. It doesn't have to look exactly like it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're gonna have to draw them eventually. Okay, I think I see what I want to do next. Slowly but surely, it'll look like something. Hmm. I'm thinking I really like this art thing. Hmm. 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 Oh boy, this is coming together. Honestly, not bad. Hmm. Let's see now. What should I try to do next? Hmm. Yeah, sure. Hmm. Not long enough. I need to make them longer. Hmm. Let's make the wand. I would like to do something other than putting color on you for at least a minute. Alright, it's because I chose that color. I said I know. And I walk down the very same road. If I could give you some advice. He don't care about you, or the good or the bad you do, no. There we go. There we go. It's a good approximation. No, I don't like that. Never mind. I'm thinking. Alright, I'm taking off the friggin' side gear. It's messing me up. I need to be able to see. Okay. 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 Looking, watching, motivating. Alright, let's just pull the ripcord and see what we get. Got half an hour left for this. Let's make it good. You just gotta get it done. You don't gotta get it perfect. We can draw hands later. We don't need to have hands every second of the day. Yeah. Just gotta get it done, don't gotta get it right. Okay, so it needs to come off of this side. Oh boy. Drawing does take effort. That is true. Are there any chatters in the chatterbox tonight? Hope you're having a great time watching the stream. I have no idea where the hell I'm going with this. Oops. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Man, even without a complex understanding of art, I was able to make it this far. Like, holy crap. Like, I understand this stream has not been the highest of qualities for whatever drawing streams are more popular. Sure, someone has music, someone else has an overlay. Some people are just straight up good at this. But hey, the Pretender is doing it now, so come on, watch the boy try and paint. Yeah, I'm kind of just doing whatever I want at this point. I don't really have a method or madness to work off of. I'm just going for it. think this is going to have to be labeled as a work in progress because I still haven't figured out how to draw the gloves. And while it is close to what I want, I can still do better. This is the stream where I go, this is the stream where I try, this is the stream where I don't know what to do once I've gotten as far as I have. But I persist either way. I'm fine, I'm good, I'm still here. Well, they never said drawing would be easy. Yeah, but they didn't say it'd be this difficult. Okie dokie, maybe not. Alright, that's a little bit better. I don't need it for a 3D print. You don't gotta worry about that. Okay, yeah, that's better. You know, it's not terrible. Honestly, if I just took it now, I wouldn't be completely upset about it. In fact, I'd kind of be into it. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, running out of time. I know. I'm trying my best here. Kinda works. I'm getting that feeling in the crown of my head again. Hmm. I don't know, let's just have some effects going off the wand. Hmm. You know, I don't hate that. Hmm. You know? Hmm. 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 Sorry I'm not doing more of the stream, guys, but honestly, I am, like, trying to take my time with this and figure out how I want it to look. Hmm. Drawing's never easy, but it is fun in the least. Since I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling because I feel like it. so what are we trying to do with the tails? Oh, my candle went out on its own. Smelled smoke for a second, I almost panicked. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna have to label this a work in progress. Oh well. Files save as PNG. Let's call this PNG Tuber 1 work in progress. Alright, that's my time, everybody. I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Hope you all have a great day, and hope your life is as wonderful as I feel right now.